Okay, hey there. I've been having some serious computer issues, so welcome to my first blog on Ohio Let's Girl in NYC here on WordPress. Thank you so much for reading, and sorry, I just picked my nose. Sometimes I do weird things like that. I sometimes touch my boobs a lot too. It's weird, I do. I won't do it right now though. So welcome. Sorry for the nose pick. I'm going to also be drinking tea, and I may or may not have to answer a text message from my mom. But I intend to do this because I've tried now 3 times to post this, so I'm a little sick of saying the same thing over and over again. But that's not your fault. I shouldn't take it out on you. Thank you for reading. Thank you for watching my first vlog. I don't know if we're going to do them every Friday, but I know that on Monday I said that I was going to do Lesbian Fashion Friday, so today is Friday, I think. No, it's Thursday. God, no wonder. Wait, no, it is Friday. It is Friday, right? Today's Friday. Yes, today's Friday. Lesbian Fashion Friday. God, I'm so tired. What is Lesbian Fashion 1? It's still getting around 1,000 hits a week, as opposed to even like Masturbation Station. And it's by far the most comments I get is from Lesbian Fashion. What is Lesbian Fashion? So the latest comments and emails that I've been receiving at OHIOLezGirl in NYC at gmail.com have been about hair, strangely enough. And I had 2 comments about hair and then a few other emails about hair, and there's a lot of lesbian hair issues or questions. So I figured I'd tackle that subject. Um, I don't think that there is such a thing as lesbian hair. I think that there is very queer looking hair, and if you have queer looking hair, then um, you're easier to sort of spot, or speaking from myself, I would definitely um, say, wow, that girl I think that girl's queer. Is she queer? I wonder if that girl's gay. Um, but I don't think that there is such a thing as lesbian hair, just because if you think of public lesbians, you have Portia de Rossi, and she has very long, flowing blonde hair. Lindsay Lohan, her sexuality is skewed. Nobody really knows, but she has really long hair. And then you have people like Kate Moing, who doesn't really have long hair per se in terms of Portia and Lindsay, but her hair is definitely longer. But she definitely looks queer. And then you have Wanda Sykes, who has my hair. Well, I'm trying to have Wanda's hair. Um, and Ellen DeGeneres, who has pretty short hair, and people like Stacey Ann Chin, who has really big natural hair, and Rachel Maddow. When I met her on the train, she definitely is a lot hotter, minus the hair and makeup that they make her wear on MSNBC and plus glasses. So lesbian hair. A commenter asked, or she said, I'm thinking about growing out a mullet just for shits and giggles. Will people think I'm gay? She's straight. Um, if you have a faux mullet or a faux hawk or a mohawk and you're in a gay club or in an alternative bookstore or um, riding a bicycle, I would probably assume you were gay. And in those circumstances, in a queer club, in a queer-ish bookstore, riding a bicycle, I would probably assume you were queer. But if just look sort of punk and you've got, crazy makeup, I don't know. That's hard. It's a lot of stereotyping. I'm going to drink some tea. It's good tea. Try. Yogi tea. It's good. So yeah, is there lesbian hair? I don't know. What do you think? I had another commenter say that she's been noticing that the trend now, trendy hair, is quite queer hair, and I think that definitely confuses queer girls. I'll sometimes be riding the subway and be like, wow, there's a lot of queers on the subway. on this train, and then, 2 stops later, some dude will get on and chatting up a girl who I thought was gay, and, they're lovers and making out or something. So I think there's definitely gay-ish hair, and that lots of straight girls are definitely sort of adopting this sort of lesbian look. Um, like short hair, the trendy haircuts, the one commenter was talking about um, white tank tops and flannel and all these 90s stereotypical lesbian fashions that are now pretty out there. I got this as props. And if you, after Ellen, folks know that one of my favorite bloggers, Miss Snarker, did a little post on Christina Hendricks and her beautiful form in this week's issue of New York Magazine. And the whole issue is actually filled with fashions, and I'm actually kind of obsessed with this page. So, I don't know if you can see it, but this site here is all about the trench coat, and I have been dying for a trench coat. There's one at the end here from Banana Republic that's probably the only thing I can afford. God knows I cannot afford any Burberry or Christian Dior, but I love the trench coat. I think the trench coat is oh so sexy. I think the trench coat could definitely be rocked out quite lesbian too. I think that there's something beautiful and sort of androgynous yet kind of feminine yet masculine about a trench coat, and especially if it's worn really well. I think, trench coat and denim would be a great combination, but I also sort of like the idea of a trench coat with a little flutter of a skirt peeking out the bottom and really awesome heels, although I don't wear heels. I wore heels yesterday for work for 9 hours, and I'm pretty confident that there is no pain like that of uncomfortable heels. And then my other thing that I'm sort of digging, and it's sort of course, that pseudo-lesbian Miranda Hobbs season 1 and 2 of Sex and the City, the pantsuit. And check out this Ralph Lauren look here. It doesn't get any gayer than that, ladies. I mean, that's pretty gay. It's a 3-piece suit in pinstripes, newsboy hat, tie. I mean, Ralph, that's pretty gay. And then all these pantsuits are very, very cute. So yeah, I don't know when I'm doing my next blog, but or vlog, but I think it'd be kind of fun to talk about lesbian sex. Back when I did Top Bottom Phenomenon, I asked a question on a poll to you readers if you identified as a top, a bottom, or if it didn't matter. And the majority of you are tops, and the second is doesn't matter. And then there's can you hear that? That's my cat. He's an asshole. He's kidding. He's a complete piece of shit. And then a large majority actually said that you didn't prefer, or there was no preference. And then one particular person asked about, talked about penetration in the penetration question. And it begs to be asked, what is lesbian sex to you? So that'll be my next blog, and I'm interested to see what you have to say. I will end with a slight admission that when I first peered out of the closet, I was quite certain that I didn't know anything about lesbian sex, and I knew how to get myself off because, masturbation is what you do. But I wasn't quite sure, what classified or what was lesbian sex, so I got this book, which my cat is sitting on. Ow, 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 stop. You scratched me. Yeah, I bought a book. Turns out I didn't really need it, but that is the next blog that I will post probably tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday. What is lesbian sex to you? Is penetration sex? Is an orgasm sex? Is strapping it on sex? What is lesbian sex? Is my next topic. Make sure you go